Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Cher. Today we're going to be talking all about the Sephora sale. So coming right up, I don't know when this video is going to drop. I've had so many videos to get out, but I definitely wanted to do a video with us shopping together. Basically, I wanted to give a lot of my recommendations. So we're going to run through all of that today. And if that interests you, stick around and we'll hop right on in. All right, guys, so we just finished the Ulta sale. I did want to kind of talk about that for just a moment and kind of the difference between the Ulta sale versus the Sephora sale. Run through the details of the Sephora sale real quick if you're not familiar with it. So it's different from the Ulta one, and I do have my videos and my haul. I just brought you there. But with that one, you know, they have 21 days of beauty basically, and that's what they used to call it, but then they just changed it this last round to where it's just called their semi-annual event. But they basically have different items every day that they featured like half off. So you get a big discount, but they feature only certain items that you're getting discounts on each day, and you got to go catch it. And sometimes you've got to make multiple orders because they're on different days. So the pro, I think, of the Ulta sale is the bigger, heavily discounted, you know, half off things, which is great. I think the con of it is you tend to see a lot more things on that sale that are kind of, I don't want to say old, but, you know, you don't have as many like, you have more like classics that go on sale, you know, like ride or die products and things that like maybe you've used for a long time, but you don't tend to have as much of like brand new, latest breaking, trending makeup on that sale. The Sephora sale, however, is the trending, latest breaking makeup. So I think that's the pro of the Sephora sale, is lots of new drops that will be included on sale, really because it's an overall discounted sale. So it's not like you're limited to only certain things that they discount. Now you will see sometimes that they have value sets. They also have their Sephora collection that they discount a lot heavier than the others. And occasionally you'll see some things that they really mark down as part of the sale, but for the most part, you're shopping more of just a general discount store-wide. So kind of explaining the differences between the two. And if you're not familiar with Sephora, just real quick how it's discounted and how it works. You have different levels based on how much you spend. You have your top level, which is the Rouge, and those folks get 20% off everything, and they also get first access to everything. And I will tell you that all the good stuff sells out immediately, so it pays to be first access. You have your VIB category, which you get 15% off of, which when you really think about is not that much. But we all get excited because we want everything at Sephora, so we just take advantage of our measly little 15%, I think, and we panic buy. And then you have, then that's like kind of the next level. That's the category I'm in. And then we have the Beauty Insider, where you really don't even have to spend a whole lot. I don't think you even have to spend anything. I think it's more that you have the app and have signed up for a membership at Sephora and you get 10% off. So the different categories of how much you're going to be getting. Where you really benefit on the discounts is on the Sephora collection. So those are all discounted at 30% off. So if you're looking for like the true deals, Sephora collection's kind of where it's at. But I am probably not going to be shopping the Sephora collection. I've done several things in the Sephora collection, and there are things I like in it, and I have shared them before. So if you want to check out some of my previous Sephora sale videos, you can get a little more info on more of the Sephora items because I've featured those here, and I don't want to keep repeating the same products for you guys over and over again, you know. So in today's video, I'm actually going to probably share more of the, I don't want to say it's all brand new releases, but I am going to be focusing a lot on these hot new grabs, new release makeup, new release beauty, and the things that are more trending and like exciting or more conducive to the Sephora sale, because with just having an overall discount, you're not dependent on like what's on sale, which tends to be your old stuff. You know, usually new release stuff is not what's on sale anywhere, you know what I mean? So instead you kind of use a sale that has an overall discount to grab the things that you want that are new and exciting. I mean, you can still grab some of those old tried and true things too if you need them and you want them and you like them. That's great. But I think overall, like, that works out better for the Ulta sale, in my opinion. So that's my opinion of the strategy of how to do these sales. So we're going to cover today more of my picks and my recommendations along those themes for today's discussion. So let's hop into it. And I'm just going to kind of go in order of maybe like beauty category and run down the list. And some of these items I do own and will share with you if I have them. And if I don't, we're going to put in a picture of what it looks like and talk about it. So anyway, let's dig in. So I'm first going to start off with skincare, and there's a lot of drops. You'll notice everything is focused around lips right now. Lip oils, lip treatments, lips is the thing in beauty at the moment. And so there's been a lot of recent drops. Let's just kind of go through these like lip oil and treatment type products first. Now, a couple I have my eye on and are in my cart right now as a wish list item is Kissu Lip, the Tatcha new lip tint with SPF in it. It has SPF 25 and it's a hydrating tinted lip sunscreen. Perfect for right now in the beach time. I have a lot of beach trips coming up and I'm a Florida girl here in, spring and summer. And so this is very much my vibe and I absolutely love Tatcha, so this is definitely one on my list to get. And it's tinted, but it is tinted deeper shades. It looks like there's 3 different shades here, and they do all look kind of like berry, deep tints, just to kind of let you know that finish. Again, haven't done it. It's kind of a new one. Definitely interested in it. And there's also the Tower 28 Lip Softy Hydrating Tinted Lip Treatment Balm also. And I still haven't done Tower 28, so it's kind of like on my list of things to look at. Now, these are, they say they're tinted, but they really don't seem to have much color. There's a few shades, there's like 5 different shades, but they're very like subtle, a lot more subtle than the other one, I think. So they're almost more like clear for the most part, but just have a slightly different tint on them, just to kind of like give you that finish idea. And then I've just now been able to try Summer Fridays. So we have this new drop from them, which is the Butter Balm. This is a new one. Might be in my cart, might not be. But there's also the Summer Fridays lip oil that I recently did finally try that I definitely highly recommend. But I will just say that Summer Fridays sells out like that. And I'm sure it will sell out on the Sephora sale, but I'll still mention it. The Summer Fridays lip oil, this is in the shade Pink Cloud, makes a perfect pink shade color. And you guys, this really does, it's true to all the buzz about it. It feels like glass on the skin, like just glass gliding across your lips. Not like sharp glass, but like smooth glass. It is the most amazing finish. So yes, definitely highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it on this sale. Okay, and then probably number 1 for me that I absolutely will have in my cart is the new drop from Yves Saint Laurent, YSL, and that is the Love Shine Lip Oil Stick. And so these are kind of all the buzz, and I'm definitely getting bougie where I'm just going to buy them up. So you can definitely expect to see this in my haul if they don't sell out. I also wanted to mention fairly new, the Milk Makeup, and I love the brand Milk Makeup. I want to do more of them. They have a new lip oil out too. This is more of a sheer one, and it's called the Kush Hydrating Lip Oil. So lots of lip oils to try, and I still have yet to do the beloved Dior lip oil. I kind of feel like I'm just going to probably end up adding that to cart too because I just want it for myself. So I figured it's worth a mention as well. That's going in my cart probably. Okay, so we spend a lot of time on lip oils because like I said, it's just so big right now, and that's what's everywhere is lip oils. And I love lip oils myself. I'm so into them, so I'm here for it. But a little bit of other skincare There is a little duo I wanted to point out with Tatcha, and so you'll see a lot of Tatcha from me because I love Tatcha. It is probably my favorite skincare of all time, to be honest with you. That brand, I think it's my favorite. It's like my top skincare brand. Anyway, they have a duo set for only $29 that includes both the rice cleanser that I just emptied in my last empties video and loved. And then it also includes the dewy skin cream, which this is my little deluxe size from Ipsy. I don't know, whatever beauty box. I can't remember. I think it was Ipsy last month. Amazing stuff. I love this moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer ever. Isn't that pretty though? Like, it's very purpley in the container, but it is just, as they say, dewy. Great for my aging, mature skin. I tend to actually get the gift set. They have usually have a value or a gift set at Sephora, like every sale that I stock up on for like Mother's Day for my mom. And so it's definitely the skincare I recommend. And so the fact that they have both of these in a set for a very affordable price, I just wanted to point that out. I think it is new that it's combined this way. And then if I had to pick another skincare that's just a favorite that I'm just like, it's not on a deal here, but with your discount, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream. Yes, she's expensive. $100 bottle here, but girl, you are worth it. That's all I got to say about that. You are worth it. Definitely love my Charlotte Tilbury. And one last one from Tatcha that's kind of new that I want to try also is Silk Sunscreen. It's a weightless mineral sunscreen with SPF 50 in it. I never used to be one that would spend the extra on sunscreens. I mean, I'd literally go get like Copper Tone at the drugstore. But after a few beauty boxes, getting some of these bougie sunscreens that I have loved, I'm so here for it now. So this is one that's on my radar to try also. And this is a new drop from them recently too. All right, let's move on to makeup, and I'll save like hair and fragrance for later. Okay, so lots of new drops, and I'm going to go through them. The first and kind of obvious one that is all the rage at the moment and that just dropped literally like what, yesterday at Sephora, I think, is the Rare Beauty, the Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush. These look so intriguing to me. You know, I pretty much love like everything from Rare Beauty, and I think there's a reason she's so popular. And I think these are exclusive at only Sephora, so you definitely want to hop on it during the sale. Now, I will say, I have a feeling these will probably sell out. I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and grab mine now before the sale, to be honest with you. I don't know when this will drop, but right now while I'm filming. But you've got several beautiful shades here. A lot of them are very subtle and soft, but they definitely give that like luminous, glowy finish. So I might be hopping on this bandwagon for sure to grab me some. I've also got the Patrick Ta blush on my radar. Of course, he's got, you know, a couple others out there already, but this is a new drop now in these new fun spring shades. This is the Major Deadlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo. So I've been seeing them everywhere and still don't have any of the blushes myself, and so I feel like it's time. So I'm loving all the shades. They just are so bright and vibrant. You're kind of more corally. She's the Moment. She's flushed, but then you've got those bubblegum pink ones, you know, that everybody has kind of seen for a while. Like, she's giving just enough. She's a doll. So I am thinking about more of the coral, like She's the Moment. Anyway, that one's in my bucket. Okay, and then I waited for this one for the makeup part instead of the skincare. And we were talking about the lip oils before, but this is more of a lip gloss. And this is definitely one on my radar. It is Huda Beauty's Faux Filter, her new shiny lip gloss. It's supposed to be non-sticky, but this is kind of a, I mean, viral. Everything she does is viral though. But it is, I think like a lot of people have been kind of like, it almost makes your lips a little gross, but it's giving that like glass, it's that new trend that's like a glass filler look. So this is going in my cart too. Definitely want to try it. Okay, and still along the lines of luxury here, there are some new shades out from Lancome on their Rouge Lab. I never say it right. I can't do the French well, even though I took French in high school. L'Absolu Rouge Intimate Buildable Soft Matte Lipsticks. And so I have one of them they've gifted to me from a while back. This is not a newer shade though, but really love these and the finish. And I love the pop, you know, how it pops and just the packaging. So another fun ones to check out. You've got some really beautiful, like soft pink, really great spring color shades. Then we have a new drop from Anastasia Beverly Hills, another favorite brand, and these are a beauty balm, and they're the skin tints that are serum boosted. So I don't know, maybe I should have put this more in the skincare section, but it's kind of makeup too. It's like a tinted, well, it's a beauty balm, so it's like a tinted moisturizer. I'm not usually big on tinted moisturizers or these kind of finishes, but I'm gonna start trying to give it a chance because I'm just really curious about this one, and I love ABH, so this is one that I'd like to pick up and try. And so that is in the cart too. Then there is a drop that is happening April 1st that is not online yet. It's not there as we speak now while I'm filming, but it should be there by April 1st, and that is Pat McGrath. And it's going to be another under eye pressed powder. It's the blurring under eye powder, but she's come out with another shade, which is going to be a pink one. And so that actually drops April 1st. I love the pink under eye craze, and so I'd be very curious to try the one from Pat McGrath. So I'm holding out for that one to drop and put that one in my cart as soon as it drops. So it's very convenient that it's in time for the sale. So perfect timing on her part. Also, another product that is coming and is a new drop, but I don't know that it's going to be here in the US on Sephora's site in time for this sale. But for those of you in Europe might be seeing it, and that's Armani new bronzers. So I'm dying to try those, but I don't think they'll be in time. However, I'm going to get my Armani fix, and I'm finally going to break down and try the Armani foundation. It's been on my list for a long time, and I just decided that I deserve it. So girl, just like you deserve it, I deserve it. So I'm going to try this Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Oil-Free Foundation, and I cannot wait. So definitely have wanted to try it for clients, but now I just especially want to try it for myself. And along those same lines with Armani, they do have a new Prismaglass Hydrating Lip Gloss that includes squalane in it. So another lip gloss drop that I'm curious about too. It's not as high on the priority list for me as the foundation, but one that I could end up adding to cart. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be quite a haul. Okay, another splurge. I know I told y'all I'm bougie these days. I'm gonna be picking up the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer highlighter. I think it's the long wear liquid highlighter, something along those lines. But this is another one that's been talked about, fairly recent, fairly new, and I gotta have it. So it's going in the cart. Which, by the way, I've got my eye on the Dior summer collection. So let me know if you'd like me to cover that. Bring you either an unboxing or cover the collection when there's more details on it. I've been thinking about something along those lines of really getting into some of these because I don't have a whole lot of these particular collections in my collection, and now I feel like it is time. Okay, now let's talk about some of the eyeshadow palettes that are kind of new drops. One I did get is the Danessa Myricks Groundworks Blooming Romance palette. I did a full review on this. So check out that video. That is a new drop if you are interested in that one. We also have the new drop that is the Makeup by Mario Neutrals, Master Matte's Neutrals palette. He's got another one out there that's a little more on the warm tone, and this is his new more neutrals tone palette too. I do have a full video on this one as well that you can check out if you're curious. So those are a couple of new drops in eyeshadow. that I wanted to show you that, you know, I do recommend if you've had your eyes on them. There's a couple more that I want that are kind of new drops and have my eye on, and one is the Huda Beauty Creamy Obsessions eyeshadow palette. I'm just so loving these like kind of almost grungy colors, and I still want her grunge palette, so I'm considering still picking that up since it is limited edition, so I don't know how long it's going to be there. I've wanted that one for a while. And then I also want the Dior Backstage palette there as well. I've never owned a Dior one. I've got this thing for Dior lately. So we'll see. Okay, so that's it for now, probably with makeup. I'll touch on hair for a moment. I think the biggest thing I wanted to point out is that Sephora's good about having like hair care sets, value sets, and that kind of thing. They do have a Sephora's Favorites hair package you can check out, and it's just got a lot of really good brands that I've been curious about too. I've thought about just grabbing those, but there is a new drop that I'm interested in, and that is the Orib Dry Heat Protection Spray. So I've heard a couple people talk about this, and I think I'd like to check that one out as well. All right, guys, I'm gonna run on to fragrance, and if you've been around my channel, you'll know I've been evolving into a fragrance person, and it's crazy. I never used to be a fragrance person, and all of a sudden I've fallen in love. And this scent right here is what did it for me. And this is a fairly new drop too from Viktor and Rolf. It is the Flower Bomb, and it's the Tiger Lily. So good. It's so sweet and like, oh my goodness. It's got coconut milk, tiger lily, and mango in it, and it's just incredible. It is so heavenly. There's a few scents I've recently found that I like too. I've discovered that I am definitely a floral and fruity type person, but anything with like coconut in it, I love. So this is my scent, and it's pretty new. And I did notice that this is offered on one of the Sephora rewards programs if you have the app. So check that out if you're using rewards on this sale. Definitely my biggest recommendation yet. I also want to try the YSL Libre perfume as well. That is on my list. A couple others that are here that are kind of new drops too. So, but this is definitely the number one. Okay, guys, I think that's everything today. There's a lot of picks that I could share with you that are kind of old, tried and trues. But what's exciting me and what's on my mind with this sale is the new arrivals, you know, the new and fresh, or the FOMO, like the fear of missing out of the things that I've wanted and didn't get, and so now maybe I'm gonna get. So that was kind of the theme of today's recommendations. I feel like the Ulta one was a little bit more of like the tried and trues, and then the Sephora's are a little bit more of the hot new grabs. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. What are you guys shopping? Please let me know. I love to hear what everybody is picking up on the Sephora sale. It's like one of my favorite things is to hear, what did you get? And also let me know if you've tried any of these, especially things that have been out a little longer and aren't brand new drops, and if you love them. And yeah, if you like content like this and you want me to cover more sales in the future, and if you want to see my Sephora haul when it comes, make sure you stick around the channel, pop the subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss more like this in the future. And I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Bye.